this channel, you will often hear me return again and again to one single truth, that stillness is the doorway to unity consciousness. And many of you may quietly wonder, how does one actually arrive at this stillness? So let me begin with the very first step, the most foundational step that opens this path of stillness, and it begins with your body. Your physical form is not separate from your spiritual journey, and it is the gateway through which your awareness either becomes scattered in outside matrix or it becomes centered within. So that is why the first movement towards the stillness is not mental. It is you. It begins with your physical form, with your body. You begin by gently, and you begin this by limiting your exposure to the outside matrix of the five senses, and you do it gently. This does not mean rejecting life or becoming disconnected from the world. It simply means that you stop feeding your energy into unnecessary noise, unnecessary distractions. So you do not overindulge in people, in situations, in endless information or experiences that drain your system and pull your awareness outward again and again. So because every time your energy goes too far into the external, it leaves your body tired and restless and drained. And when the body becomes tired, and then the mind cannot remain still. The body and mind are deeply connected. If the body is disturbed, your mind will also remain disturbed. Even something as simple as heavy constant eating keeps the system busy in digestion, and that constant activity prevents inner silence from forming. So that is why lightness is something that you should value, but it does not mean that you start starving yourself. It's simplicity. You should not deprive yourself. Just you should see that you are not overloading your system with the activities of your senses, because starving the body only creates discomfort and disturbance, and stillness cannot grow in disturbance. So no heavy eating and neither starving. So neither you keep your senses fully very deprived, and neither you keep them overly indulgent. Like you maintain balance. And it is important you see your activities. Sometimes you are very, very hyperactive in the matrix, then you need to overly starve your senses. But most of the cases, you don't need to do it overly. Like you should not starve your senses, you should not starve yourself overly. So the invitation is not extreme discipline, but conscious moderation and less engagement with the hyperactive external world. Less unnecessary stimulation, less consumption of what drains your system. And when the body begins to feel safe and comfortable, something beautiful starts to happen on its own. The mind slowly follows the body into ease, and when both body and mind begin to settle, the inner noise starts to thin out, and this is where the natural purification begins. If there is anything that needs to be released now, it begins to move out gently and organically, and you will see that your body will automatically start purging. Your skin, your diseases, everything will be, the purification will feel so natural and so aligned. And if your body has already purified, and if the purification has already taken place, then you will have the space in your body, and in that space your stillness will begin to reveal itself in your system. And this is how you do not force stillness. You arrive at it by keeping your body comfortable, and once the body is comfortable, once you don't tire and drain it, it means that you have taken first step towards the stillness. So it is important. I hope this video will help you guys to understand that when I say that limit your interaction with the outside world, it does not mean that you start overdoing it or you just keep yourself starved from the outside. Everything you need to do it in balance. So in most of the cases, if someone is hyperactive in the outside 3D world, when we tell them that you need to limit your exposure, it can sound very it can sound an extreme for them because they are hyperactive in the outside world. So it's a first step to experience stillness, that you limit your interaction with the outside 3D matrix. I love you all. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the appreciation. I offer personalized services to the twin flames only. If you feel connected with my wisdom, if you feel that you need further guidance, then do contact me. I would love to help you guys. And I offer energy readings. I offer guidance sessions. Details are below in the first comment. I also post regular energy updates on Divine Masculine Collective. If you feel if you need to know what is happening at the collective level in detail, then join the first package. Thank you so much. Bye.